All right. Good morning. Welcome to the channel, everybody. It's about 8 o'clock here right now. It's pretty nice. Sitting out here on the patio with my cup of coffee here. um, Kind of what I wanted to talk about here in this video was movies today. And I was really wanting the Odyssey to be a really good movie. And it's from Christopher Nolan. And so, of course, I'll check it out because I typically enjoy most of the things he does. I mean, they're not knockout hits for me by any means, but I enjoy the way he kind of does stuff. So I'm hoping the Odyssey is good. Uh, I see things in it that it's a pattern that repeats over and over anymore. It seems in Hollywood, and I don't think it ever leads to anything good. You know, we continually see movies fail anymore, it seems like in Hollywood, um, because they, movie studios, the actors, whatever, they, and it's not all movie studios and it's not all actors, it's just some, the majority of what's going on. And actors aren't necessarily to blame for this because they're just given roles. It's not their fault. But we continue to see this thing where movie studios and stuff like that, they absolutely refuse to see that people are completely fatigued out of all of the woke garbage that Hollywood is pushing on us. Um, you know, Hollywood used to give the people the movies that the people wanted to see. Now Hollywood gives the people the movies that Hollywood wants the peoples to see. The movies that come out are based around the ideals that Hollywood thinks that we as a society should value. Um, you know, and the when it comes to like casting in movies, to me it seems like casting used to be done based upon whether or not the actor has the presence, for that role, whether or not the actor has the charisma for that role, um, whether or not that actor is believable in that position, in that role that they're portraying. It seems to me like that was sort of used to maybe be the way to cast movies. Um, Now it seems like casting is done only based on what Hollywood wants to push as the next actor. Oh, this is going to be the next big person. This is what we want. Um, Casting is based upon that. It seems like casting is based upon an ideology. Casting is based upon this woke mentality that Hollywood wants to push. And casting is not based upon the charisma and the presence and the believability of an actor in a role. That it, my opinion, that's what it seems like. I was watching the trailer for the Odyssey, and I just did not believe the people in those roles that they cast. And it's not that they're bad actors. It's just they just don't seem to fit that role. The only one that when I was watching the trailer, the only person I felt like kind of had the presence to actually be that character was Robert Pattinson. Um, I mean, he seemed somewhat present for that role, uh, but I just don't believe the roles of the other actors in that movie, but we'll see. I mean, these are just my initial impressions. I mean, we all have kind of an initial reaction to things, But I always I give everything the benefit of the doubt. I want to see the Odyssey. I'm hoping it's a good movie. I'm gonna see it. But as of right now, I'm seeing the same pattern repeat that's repeated on a lot of other movies that eventually just become box office bombs. Um, Hollywood is pushing out an ideology that they want and not a movie that necessarily resonates with the people. And it's like, too, and it's like I see this too in a lot of movies. It's like the casting does not reflect the time period of the movie. The casting does not reflect the 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 overall theme of the movie. Um it's like it's forced. It tries to take principles of today. It seems like when they cast movies, they try to take principles of today or things that are happening today and apply them to a time period which is hundreds of years ago. I mean, it doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense. um so I, that's just kind of a quick little thought of what I was seeing here, and in my view, in my opinion. So, I mean, hopefully this movie's good. I really would like it to be good, but we'll hold out and see on that. So that was all I had to say this morning. So like and subscribe and check out my channel, my other content, and if you do subscribe and things, make sure to turn on notifications so the videos that I upload get pushed out to you. Um, that's what I'm hearing. The YouTube algorithm doesn't always put the videos out to the people that should be seeing them. So, and then, with my other content, I talk about all kinds of things on here. So if we have any questions or comments or something you want to talk about, just leave it down below there in the comment section, and we'll talk about it. That's kind of the stuff I like to do, just kind of have a little bit of an interaction and talk about things. So I think I'll leave this video right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.